Welcome to Royal Secrets. Publication of the Meghan bullying report would lead to a bloodbath on all sides. According to a recent episode of Newsweek's The Royal Report podcast, there would be a bloodbath on all sides if Buckingham Palace published the conclusions of its study into claims of mistreatment made by workers against Meghan Markle. The conversation about the review between Chief Royal Correspondent Jack Royston and Royal commentator Kristen Meinzer comes amid claims that the palace decided not to release its results to the public in June, according to reports. Following the disclosure of an email conversation between former palace press secretary Jason Knopf and Prince William's private secretary, former Kensington Palace employees began to accuse Meghan of bullying. The information was leaked in the days before Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's interview with Oprah Winfrey was broadcast. After Harry and Meghan's trip of the South Pacific in 2018, only 5 months after their May wedding, Knopf sent the leaked email, which was originally revealed by British publication The Times. The email stated, "I am quite concerned that the Duchess was able to intimidate Tupa out of the household in the previous year. X name removed was treated in a manner that was wholly inappropriate. The Duchess looks determined to have someone in her sights at all times. She is undermining Y name removed confidences and tormenting her," the email said. "We have received report after complaint from individuals who saw Y name removed act in an improper manner." Immediately after reading the Times article, Meghan's team responded, saying, "Let's simply call this what it is, a deliberate smear effort built on false and damaging falsehoods. We are disappointed to see that a media outlet gave credence to this false portrayal of the Duchess of Sussex. But Buckingham Palace took the accusations seriously and declared it would launch an investigation. We are obviously very concerned about the charges made by former members of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex's staff," according to a statement from the palace. "In light of this, our HR team will investigate the facts mentioned in the article. To explore whether any lessons can be learned, all staff members who were active at the time, including those who have left the household, will be invited to participate." The Sovereign Grant report for the fiscal year 2021-2022 was supposed to include the findings of this study later this month. However, the Sunday Times recently reported that this is no longer the case. Royston expressed on the podcast his opinion that the release of the review's findings would have a negative impact on all parties. According to him, if the report was made public, there would be total carnage on both sides and nobody would come out of it looking good at all. "I think Buckingham Palace will have taken one look at this and thought, we're simply going to look awful, this is going to make us look just dreadful, and if every single truth and allegation were to come to light, I just think it would be a huge mud war with mutt all over everyone." The original announcement from Buckingham Palace's language was crucial for Royston. "I believe the palace would assert that there was never a formal investigation. Everyone in the media referred to it as an inquiry, but Meghan cannot be the subject of an investigation," he said. Meinzer. "It is simply not possible to initiate an HR disciplinary procedure against a royal because they are not institution workers. So, this was an analysis of what occurred to determine the result. All of the allegations of bullying made against Meghan are said to have taken place within the Kensington Palace family. This is crucial for Royston because Kensington Palace was then jointly controlled by the Sussexes and Cambridges, whereas the evaluation was conducted by Buckingham Palace, which functions independently on behalf of the Queen." When asked about the working climate at Kensington Palace at the time, Royston remarked, "I think that if you knew all of the facts, it would mostly be characterized bimral chaos. When there is a poisonous culture in a corporation or institution, things are done on all sides by everyone because it is a result of the toxic culture, and I think this is partially the reason the palace tries to keep it quiet."